market volatility has been exceptional lately, especially in the stock index futures markets. And you need to be nimble enough to get in and out of positions and protect yourself in the heat of battle. And here's a couple tips on how to do that when you're trading with the Infinity AT charting platform. Let's take a look. Here is a micro E-mini S&P 500 stock index future, front month June 2020 is the contract. And I have a 30-minute candle up here. I'm going to go ahead and place a trade from the chart to start us off. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to buy a contract at the market. And I'm going to click on the buy market button on the upper right. Trade ticket comes up in the middle. And I'm just going to simply hit the green buy. And sure enough, I've established a long position. And you can see on the right-hand side under positions, MESMO +1. I'm long one contract. I'm going to go ahead and hide the trade ticket. Now, the second thing I'd like to do is I'd like to place a stop loss here, right? And since we're long, our stop loss is going to be a sell stop. I'm going to go over the upper right-hand corner. I'm going to click on the sell button and create a ticket, a trade ticket, a sell trade ticket. And I'm going to drag it down to a position where I'd like to place a stop. And I'm doing this kind of randomly just to demonstrate how the trade functionality works. So these are levels that aren't that important. I'm going to go ahead and click the sell button. And since the sell is below the market price, it's a stop order. And I just clicked on it. It's been sent to the exchange. And if you look at the right-hand side under open orders, it tells us, hey, you have you sold one. You're trying to sell one on a stop at 24.98, and that's true. Now, the other thing I want to do is I want to put a profit target up on the platform. And so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna click on the sell button, and I'm gonna move the sell up to the area I'd like to try to make a profit at. And so I'm moving this up. Let's say, I don't know, we'll move it up to 25, 20 and a half. Again, I'm just making up a number. And I'm going to hit the sell button. So now I have a profit target and I have a stop loss. Now, there's a couple of, this is the anatomy of a regular trade, right? Stop loss, profit target, position. And let's say I want to cancel both of these orders quickly because I want to replace them with something else. But I want to do it fast. I don't want to actually have to click on each label to modify each one at a time. I just want to cancel. So I'm going to go over here to the right-hand side and it says cancel MESM orders. Okay, cancel MES orders. When I click on this, it will cancel both of my orders, my stop and my target. Now my position is still valid. It's still going. It's still going on. Okay. The second thing I could do is go ahead and re-put those orders in. We'll go to put a stop in. Again, random position here. We'll put a target market in, target profit target in, random price, and I've kind of recreated the structure of the last trade. So I'm still long one, and those are my orders. Now let's say that I just, you know what, I want to get out of this quickly. I just want to get out. I want to cancel everything. I'm done with this. I'm going to click on the Flatten MES, and it'll bring up this ticket. You got a couple things you could do here. One, you could just abandon, which means forget it. I don't want to cancel everything. I don't want to flatten my position. Or I could click on the middle button that says flatten only. It would flatten my position, but it wouldn't cancel the orders surrounding my position, the stop and the profit target. Or I could click on flatten and cancel. And let's go ahead and do that. Flatten and cancel. I'm going to click on flatten and cancel. And it will flatten my position by, in this particular case, right, it would generate a market order to get me flat. And then it also immediately cancels the working order. So now I have no position and I have nothing working. Okay, so it's kind of a quick way to kind of get out if you just want to get out. Okay, things are moving quickly. Either you like it or you don't like it, whatever the case is. Now let me show you one more thing. Let's reestablish a position. I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know, this time I'm going to buy 5 micro E-mini contracts. And I'll go ahead and I'll put the order there to wait to see if we could fill it in a second. There we go. So we're long 5 micro E-mini S&Ps. While we're still here, I'm going to go ahead and we'll put, since we're long, we're going to do, again, sell. You know, our sell stop would be down here, and our sell profit target would be up here. And so I've recreated that again. Now, if I'm going to go to a different market, let's say the E-mini S&P. So let's just go from micro E-mini to big E-mini. I'm going to go ahead and do that for a second, and let's go ahead and let the data get in there. All right, and now in this particular case, let's say I want to sell one, right? Let's just go to the market. We'll sell a contract, and now I'm short one E-mini. So you can see classic E-mini I'm short, micro I'm actually long 5. So really that's a half of a classic E-mini, right? I have the opportunity to flatten the ES position up here by clicking on this button, or down below it says open orders. I could cancel all of my open orders in both markets if I wanted to do that. And that's particularly more useful when I don't have a position anywhere and I just want to go ahead and cancel all my working orders in all the different markets. So let's go ahead and do that first. I'm going to go ahead and click the cancel all button. So I've canceled all my working orders. What does that mean? Well, let's take a look. I'm going to go back to my 5-lot long position in the micro E-mini, and let's go ahead and populate that. And it'll show it, but I don't. My orders are gone, right? My target and my stop loss are gone because I canceled them all. Okay, and again, I could flatten the positions here in this particular market, and I could do the same thing, toggle back to the ES just by clicking on the marker there. I could flatten those as well. So these are kind of handy little tools, little buttons on the trading platform. When you're in a hurry, you're in a pinch. You could use those as part of your trade management technique. Hope that helps.